With his victory at the 2023 edition of Rally Monte Carlo, Sébastien Ogier confirmed himself as undisputed master of this iconic WRC event. It marked his 9th triumph on these fabled roads, and one that finally took him a notch clear of fellow Frenchman Sébastien Loeb's equally staggering tally of 8. So, to celebrate Ogier's monumental success in the Alps, let's take a look back at his hefty haul of WRC wins. Though his first success came in 2009 when Monte Carlo was part of the Intercontinental Rally Challenge, Ogier's first WRC victory here came at the wheel of a Volkswagen Polo in 2014. The event started badly for the Frenchman and he found himself down in a lowly 9th place early on. But, as has become something of an Ogier trademark, he began steadily moving up the timesheets. And when others ahead fell by the wayside, Ogier seized the initiative to claim the win and start the ball rolling on what would turn out to be another championship-winning season. Ogier's second Monty win set the scene for most of the remaining decade. Win your home event, win the title. Anticipation this year was at an all-time high. Ogier's old foe Sébastien Loeb had come out of retirement in a Citroën for another dance on Monty stages. While Loeb had the better of the early exchanges, Ogier worked his way into the fight, and once the former had clattered into retirement on the second day, Ogier had a buffer of almost 2 minutes to second place Jari Matti Latvala. To no one's surprise, he dialed back the risk-taking and managed the gap. The following year, Ogier faced another battle with a Citroën. This time it was Chris Meek. The rally lead swung back and forth between the pair throughout the first day. But as conditions deteriorated on Saturday, it was Ogier's experience that began to show. And when Meek, like Loeb the previous year, was forced to retire, Ogier knew that driving smart would yield another victory. Fresh into the cockpit of an M Sport Ford, and Ogier had precious little time for testing his Fiesta before Monte Carlo kicked off, and it showed on the first few stages of 2017. Things slowly began to improve though, and the Frenchman fought his way up to second place by the end of the first day. It was Thierry Neuville who remained out front, 51 seconds clear by Saturday's penultimate stage. But the Belgian's rally was about to come to an end. He walloped the rear right of his Hyundai on this left-hander, and Ogier was waiting to pick up the pieces. 5 Monty wins and 4 on the trot, and it also marked the first WRC win for M Sport without full works backing from Ford. 2018 gave us a titanic battle with old M Sport teammate Ott Tanak, who'd recently switched to Toyota. Classic Monte Carlo conditions made things treacherous, and even the seasoned head of Ogier got caught out. However, a mega drive on the ice rink of Sunday morning's first stage saw the Frenchman finally break Tanak's resistance. He wasn't going to throw this one away. It was Monty Crown, number 6. 2019 would ultimately be an unsuccessful championship campaign in the Citroën C3, but perhaps because of his issues with the car, we were treated to the closest finish in Monte Carlo's history. A nail-biting final day shootout with Thierry Neuville, and despite an electrical fault with his Citroën's throttle, Ogier smashed the power stage, beating the Belgian by 1.8 seconds to win the rally by just 2.2. 2021 now, and it was Ogier's second year with Toyota. And though he'd taken the 2020 title, he had surrendered his Monte Carlo crown to Neuville. And as the season started, it became clear Ogier wanted his bling back. It wasn't plain sailing. Elfyn Evans took the early lead, but it only seemed to fire up the Frenchman even more, responding with mind-blowing displays of calculated risk and stage-winning times. His 8th Monte Carlo win was in the books. His 8th championship title would follow. What a year 2021 was. Choosing only to do a handful of rallies in 2023 only made Ogier more determined to make amends for narrowly missing out on the top spot in 2022 to Sébastien Loeb. He raced to an early lead, taking 6 wins from the first 8 stages, and though he only went on to win 3 more throughout the remainder of the rally, the hard work had been done. And so, even with a late push from new champion Kalle Rovanperä, Ogier swept to a historic 9th Monte Carlo win. So, is the greatest of all time debate now finally settled? It's Ogier or Loeb. What do you think? Bang your thoughts in below. We think this is a debate that can rumble on for many more years to come.